Hello everybody, it is Sabre Wolf, welcome back. We were streaming early today with some Pokemon, day 3. This is going to be part 2 of that continuing day. So I just want to get some more Pokemon content out with the story of the Mask, which is part 1 of the DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet game that came out a while ago. We also scored another day off from work thanks to this lovely thing right here. If you want to look closer, yes, I am completely red and pink and everything. But I do have the drops. I have been taking them. But unfortunately, I need to have a full 24 hours worth of dosage in my eyes before I can go back to work, which at which point will be 5 or 6 o'clock at night tomorrow night. So, which means I can't go back to work at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So, I have to wait another 24 hours, well, another 21 hours from now before I can go back to work. We are feeling better. The warm compresses and the eye drops are helping. At least my eyes don't feel like they're gritty like they were the other night. If you were watching my Final Fantasy VI gameplays, that's what was happening. I basically diagnosed the pink eye this afternoon. So, there you go. So, like I said, we're going to go back into the Pokemon world once again. Of course, be sure to follow on all my medias over there, which is twitch.tv/SabreWolfGaming, 2M's in Gaming, and on youtube.com, SabreWolf18, where the cutdowns of all this gameplay, and also my Final Fantasy VI and like that, and Pixel Remastered, the cutdown versions of those gameplays will be available on there for, I guess, smaller munching. What up, the dough? Drinks glue in the house. Arr! Also, again, a shout out to Julia420 for being the 150th follower on my channel. Thank you very much for that. 150 followers, guys, is amazing. Like I said, the only problem is we have the followership. We actually have the subscriptions on YouTube and everything. I just need your help. I need your views, and I need your chats in the box over here on the right. Really, all I need is 3 people talking for a decent amount of time on stream. That's all I really need. And we can get affiliate. We can start really cool stuff. I can go back and doing the giveaways again. That is the thing I want to do. So, yeah. And of course, your chats and all your pop-ups are down below. The lower right-hand box is any alerts for the donations and subscriptions and follows. All that will pop up in the box below. And of course, your chat with the dog right there. Drinks glue. How are you doing today, Drinks glue? I know I'm not playing Final Fantasy VI. I am sorry for that. I had to get back into some Pokemon gameplay for a while. But I have a lot of games still coming out, I believe. I think I have one more video coming out. I'm not sure. I have to double check, though, first. So, yeah. I'm watching your parent company. Well, I appreciate that. I just called out of my parent company for tomorrow because I have pink eye. Because last thing I want to do, and the thing is, like, where I work, it's 24/7. So each person that comes in has to touch the equipment I was just touching. Okay? So if I have pink eye and I touch the keyboard, mouse, monitors, McCready systems, and everything else, they have to come in and touch all that equipment I just touched. Now, granted, we do have sanitizing wipes and sprays and everything else because thanks to COVID back then, we had to do that after beginning every single shift. So the chances of that will be low, but if you just miss one spot where I touched and they missed on the cleanup, they're going to get caught with it. So that's why I need at least 24 hours of drops in my eyes before it comes. So there's my Tears of the Kingdom. My eye drops for that. So, yeah. That's where you're at right now. So, yeah. So we're back into, again, the Pokemon Violet, the DLC Part 1, which is the Mask, which we have found out. So where we left off is that we found out the Ogre, quote-unquote, is a Pokemon, and that Pokemon actually is a good guy. They're not a bad guy. They're actually a good guy. And unfortunately for them, they were pushed out by this community, and the actual 3, which is the doggy and the monkey and the pheasant, I think it is. Those are actually the bad guys that stole the mask from the ogre that the family, which is Kiki's family, and I forgot the girl's name, or helping the ogre and its trainer out. So yeah, which is I play Violet. I play on Violet actually. Yeah, this is the latest one on Switch. This is the current video game version of Pokemon. I do actually have Pokemon Unite. I just kind of got bored with it with the Charizard and all because I played a lot of Charizard like that. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, Pokemon Unite. I do have it. Actually, I did buy that game. It is basically Pokemon meets League of Legends. I kind of got bored of it for a while because I kind of won almost every single match, or I just carried every single match. I just used Charizard and just carried over time. I'm sure it's a lot more difficult now. But I guess maybe I can try it out again. Who knows? Yeah, every game like that is a grind. It really is. So I kind of lose interest in it. Anyways, we're going back into the Pokemon world once again. We flew back to town. I think we got to meet up with Kiki. I got to heal my Pokemon first because we just finished that ridiculous fight against one of the ogre group clans, whatever, and basically killed all of our Pokemon, all 6 plus again 2 more. So yeah, that was not fun at all. Let me turn the volume a little bit. There we go. Cool. Oh yeah, my Terra Orb also got used too. I forgot about that. Okay, so we gotta go meet up with Kiki now. Oh no, I gotta sleep in the... That's right, I gotta go to bed. Forgot about that. Alright. I'll talk to you, see what's going on. The candy fruits of... What is it with fruits in this game? The candy fruits of the Festival of Mass has such an interesting flavor. Do you want to change the settings of the upper... No, I don't, actually. Thank you. I guess I'll just go to sleep. Oh, yeah. Oh, I could have just healed him that way. Duh. Oh, well, that's okay. Oh, what's going on, dude? With a fellow scrub. Good morning, Sabre Wolf. Carmine wanted me to tell you that she's waiting at her place. She said, you'd better get a move on and don't keep me waiting. Sounds like Carmine. Okay, wait, what? I can't see where I'm going. Okay, there we go. What's the lineup looking like for your Pokemon? Well, unfortunately, like I said, the Pokemon that I want to use, like Delphox and Decidueye, which actually the Meowscarada is fine as well. It's actually, that's not bad. But the Delphox that I want to use, I cannot use because I need to find somebody that has a Delphox, and I have to go to a picnic with them with my Ditto, and they basically have to make babies. Make eggs, I guess. So, and that's the only way to get it, apparently. Or you have to get Pokemon Home, which is a subscription fee, and even then, you might not have you might have a Delphox or a Fennekin because you have had to play that game in order to have that. So, so just keep that in mind too. That's the only way you can be able to get the starter Pokemon from all the other generations. Is that you have to either play those games and move them to your home and have a subscription fee, or you have to find somebody in the game that has one, and you have to have a picnic with them so they can make babies with your Ditto. Yeah, that's basically how it works. But this, except I'm trying to get Toxicroak up and running because I need something with water or ice. But this is my lineup here. It's a Zoroark, a Dusk, Lycanroc, a Lucario, Meowscarada, and a... wow, my brain just farted there. And a Gardevoir. Those are my big 5, I guess you could say. My real setup, if I could have my actual setup, go back here a second, would be, I would love to have Nidoking, because that's not in the game. That's another one that had to be in a previous version that would have to bring over using a Pokemon Home with. So Nidoking has been my all-time favorite because my favorite Pokemon are ones that can use multiple abilities as such. And Nidoking was really the first that had the highest attack power or special attack power, it can use like Earthquake, Ice Beam, Firebolt, Flamethrower, Thunder, and stuff like that. So that's why I really liked Nidoking, and he basically do everything that I want to do and face with other Pokemon. Because I like playing PvE. I'm not a big PvPer. I mostly play PvE. And then, of course, Delphox is in that group. I do have my Lucario in this, like I said. Oh, button. I do have my Lucario here, like I said, and I have Mouse Crate or Decidueye. Those are kind of interchangeable. But those are my big 3 or 4. I do have a whole plethora in the backups, too. I do have my... Oh, I also have Komodo. He's in my A or B tier. I also got Golducks. Golduck's a really good one for early on in the game, especially for the early versions of Pokemon where they could use Cut, they could use Surf, they could do a lot of those TM abilities to get you through the game and like that, so I always like to have a Golduck in my pocket for that. And of course, we get our free Mew. Of course, Impidibble, which is... I forgot what it turns into. That one's not so bad either. Those are good ones. Arbulova is an interesting one because that's actually a big-time healer. You can use that as a support. And the game kind of changed with Pokemon. It kind of changed into this, with all the group battles thing where you can have 3 offensive players, and you can actually have a 4th character, or 4th Pokemon rather, that could be like a support to help buff the team with Helping Hand, or help heal the team, like global healing and like that. And it kind of brings that into play. So you really have something very tanky and very high in special attack, but very low in speed, like Arbulova here. And it allows you the ability to actually have your party take hits and be able to heal them at the end of that round. The last Pokemon game, Sword and Shield, when you had to do those raid battles, and you had those random picks of Pokemon, I always would pick a support Pokemon and help my team support my team and just keep my team healing. And whenever I did that, we would get to the end every single time. So actually, in this PvE environment, you really have to almost be like WoW and Guild Wars and stuff like that, where you actually have a full composition party. So having an Ablova or a like this Gardevoir here, who has Heal Pulse and Health and Life Dew. Heal Pulse covers 1, Life Dew can heal everybody, or even the Bug Attack there that heals, which I think Masquerade has, or yeah, they used to have. One of my Pokemon used to have it. I don't remember who it was, but anyways, Pollen Puff. Pollen Puff's another one where you can use that as an attack or use that as a heal, which is actually a better version of heal than actually Heal Pulse is. Because you can use that as an attack or heal, so they actually can use multiple. That way you can have a healing ability, but not give up an attack ability at the same time. So you actually go both ways. So that's what I recommend doing in Pokemon nowadays. Now you have like raids and stuff like that. It's just like raids, and like I said, WoW, where you need like a support character to try to help you through. Right? So there you go.